I know some of you are tired of being victims, tired of being told you can't achieve your dreams, that the things in life you want to do, you can't do. I know you are tired of hearing that. That is why I'm talking to you today. Because today, I want you to fight back. Fight back for what you believe in. Fight back for what you want to achieve. Fight for your dreams, fight for your goal.
I'd rather be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war. If I had to choose between selling for average and fighting for greatness, I will fight. This ain't no cheat code, this is beast mode. No shortcuts, just the hard road. When your hero needs a hero, you become your own. Build grit from the fire, forest and stone. No fear, this is battle-born calm. I trained in storms so I can walk through bombs. Prepared for the war, even in peace. I sharpen my mind while the restless sleep. Every scar on my skin, that's a lesson earned. Every loss lit a fire, now I watch it burn. I don't quit, don't fold, don't flinch, don't run. If I fight until the war is won. I fight for my name, for my bloodlines rise. For my future, for the fire that never dies. For the honor I carry, for the truth in my chest. For the man in the mirror who refuses to rest. I don't break, I get better. I don't retreat, I remember the mission, the reason, the pain, the vice. When forced to choose peace or pay the price, I choose fight. When pressure builds, I look around me. If I give in, I break my own boundary. Then it won't seem right. No other choice but to fight, and I choose fight. It's who I am, I owe it to myself to give more than my body has left. If I quit, I won't sleep right. No other choice but to fight, and I choose fight. Best believe I'm my toughest skeptic. I prove myself wrong just for breakfast. The little voice in my head gets muted. The big voice in my heart yells, do it. When the pain gets louder than my thoughts, when doubt creeps in the shadows, remember where's the bar. Remember all the battles that I fought, just to learn all needs can't be bought. I'm not here to be perfect, I'm here to be relentless. If I'm still standing, I'm swinging for the fences. Submission isn't in the character. Picking backs and hanging home is not what I'm prepared for. No defeat, heart made of steel, won't clutch my pearls. Self-made beast, the only time I kneel is for bicep curls. I'll stretch, I'll bite, I'll do what it takes. There's no optic, question on my answer never was an option, and I choose fight. When pressure builds, I look around me. If I give in, I break my own boundary. Then it won't stay right. No other choice but to fight, and I choose fight. It's who I am, I owe it to myself to give more than my body has left. If I quit, I won't sleep right. No other choice but to fight, and I choose fight. I'll fight, I'll crawl to my right. I'll push with all my might. I'll do what it takes. There's no option. Quit's not my answer. Never was an option. I choose fight. When pressure builds, I look around me. If I give in, I break my own boundary. Then it won't seem right. No other choice but to fight, and I choose fight. It's who I am. I owe it to myself to give more than my body has left. If I quit, I won't sleep right. No other choice but to fight. I choose fight.
I'm about to drop a huge secret. JCPenney is it for spring deals. You come for new towels, you get them, plus tees, a trendy white dress, and a pair of wide leg jeans. So many deals. Exactly what you are and aren't looking for. Yes, JCPenney.
The fruit of everything good in life begins with a challenge. Everything worthwhile is uphill. Your dreams are there, your hopes are there. Most people, they don't lead their life, they accept their life. Here's the issue. Most people, they have uphill hopes, but they have downhill habits. And you can't go uphill with downhill habits.
It's pretty easy to get the mindset that there's nothing you can do about it, that you're overwhelmed, that you can't change the world. Well, you know what you can change? You can change you. You can change your world. And if you change your world and you make yourself better and you make your part of the world better, the rest of the world will follow.
Good intentions are overrated.
I know so many people, well, I'm going to do that. Yes, I think that's a good idea. I think I'm going to do that. So good intentions are the most overrated phrase in the world. Nothing happens until you've got good actions. And it's not going to come to you, and it's not going to fall. The fruit of
It might not happen today. It might not happen tomorrow. But there's one thing I know for certain. If I give up, it will never happen. If I give up, I will never know how far I could have gone. If I give up, I will never know how great I could have been. I will never give up. I will never give up. I will never give up.
I never give up. When I've come so close, I can feel it all around. It's got me in ghost. Winners never quit. Quitters never win. Fall 7 times, stand up again. I never give up. Keep going and keep growing. I'll need no one. Just keep showing up. When I sit back and add it all up, enough is not enough. I'll never give up. You can say a lot of things about me. That I'm cold, that I'm scared, that I'm weak. But you can never say that I'm done. I'll be the one to streak. You can't beat the soul that won't give. Going full speed to the point they can't yield. It's not one step back, move onward. With every stride I take, I just get stronger and stronger. To build legacy, because I better be better than anyone in my family. I never give up. The next time I'll give it a rest is when I start a bonfire at the top of Mount Everest. Cross the Sahara barefoot, heading west, until my default is better than the best. No restraints, finally cutting it loose. I found purpose, gotta see it through. I never give up. When I've come so close, I can feel it all around. It's got me in gold. Winners never quit. Quitters never win. Fall 7 times, stand up again. I never give up. Keep going and keep growing. I need no one. Just keep showing up. When I sit back and add it all up, enough is not enough. I'll never give up. Failure's not a mistake, it teaches lessons on how much more you can take. The reality is I'm not unstoppable. The plot twist is I'm the only one who can pump the brakes. Screeching stops, progress lost. Quitting free now with a long-term cost and taxes that I write off with practice. I fight off with passion, flip the word on his axis. I laugh at distractions, cause there's a bigger picture past the closed captions. To right the ship as a sole captain, I go overboard and cut anchors and any other noise. I'm willing to go against the grain. Pain now and pain later don't feel the same until every ounce of energy is drained and I can't use my brain. I'll never give up. The mission is to gain a new skill that scales up the greatest tower. I'll never give up. Don't listen to those who can kill my drive. I will not be turned into a coward. I'll never give up. Strong opinions of me, not from me, are not real, cause I'm louder. Conviction is the human will that reaches his greatest power. I never give up. When I've come so close, I can feel it all around. It's got me in gold. Winners never quit. Quitters never win. Fall 7 times, stand up again. I never give up. Keep going and keep growing. I'll need no one. Just keep showing up. When I sit back and add it all up, enough is not enough. I'll never give up. When I've come so close, I can feel it all around. It's got me in gold. Winners never quit. Quitters never win.
With Target, filling baskets with Easter magic is easy. That means fun and festive finds starting at just $3. From tasty favorite day treats to the softest Gigglescape plush toys, we've got everything you need to make their day. Find Easter basket goodies they'll love at Target.
Over 90 of the top 100 U.S. accounting firms trust Bill to simplify and
What do you think most people get wrong about motivation?
They think that maybe once I get it, I'm gonna hold on to it. Nothing is permanent. Nothing is permanent. And a lot of times you have to learn to perform without motivation. And that's what people think. They think I need to have this motivation to work out, to study, to be better. So if they don't have it, they just don't fucking do it. And that's where you fail. You have to learn to train your mind well beyond motivation. If you have motivation, that's great. That's some kindling to the fire. All it takes is a little bit of fucking spark, you can burn a whole forest up. But motivation, you have to learn to exist without it. You have to learn to be, you have to be your best self when you're least motivated.
But where do you go to? You wake up on a morning, it's cold, it's wet, it's dark, you've got no cartilage in your knee.
Keep talking. You're just a bitch.
Correct.
You're honestly, and that's not me trying to be some after school special shit. You really are a bitch. I know there's a whole bunch of people with that right there, that makes me fucking happy what you just said. That brings joy to my life right there.
Why?
Because I know there's so many people that have the ability and just refuse to get off that couch. Refuse to study a few more hours. Refuse to go deeper, to go further. And that's where I gain the advantage. It's so easy to be great nowadays, my friend, because most people are weak. Most people don't want to go to that extra mile. Most people don't want to find that extra because it sucks. It's miserable. It's lonely. And so many people just want it the easy way. I'm sorry, man. It's not. So what they start to do is they build this narrative of it's okay. When the narrative should be, you need to fucking work harder. You need to fucking discipline your mind better. We need to help people more than just saying it's okay. It's okay that you're not fucking willing to fucking help yourself out. That's not okay. It's not okay. It's not acceptable. Even though it's your life, if that's acceptable, that's unacceptable. And there's a lot of people in this world, me included, that if I accepted that, I wouldn't be anywhere. Motherfucker, the purpose is you. We forget that. Every fucking day I wake up and I don't want to do some fucking shit. I'm like, okay, man, do you want to be a bitch today? Do you want to feel like a little bitch? Do you want to walk around all day knowing that you could, but you didn't? So it's perform without purpose. You have to learn how to get up and do shit when you ain't got no fucking 5K, no 10K, nothing. Nothing exists. Your life fucking sucks. You're in the fucking dungeon. But guess what, motherfucker? I'm still going to get it. Because when that time comes, because the time is going to come, when that purpose is there, you'll be ready.
You extra gear the shit you're dealing with in life. And the only way to overcome it is for you and you alone to face it.
Because this world we live in is tough. It's tough. It will beat you down. The world and the life that we live in is the ultimate competitor. It will try to take you out. It will find your weakness and it will fucking just hammer you.
It's like a personal curse.
100%. Being ashamed is one of the biggest things that kill people nowadays. In their minds, kill them from moving forward. I'm ashamed of myself. Don't ever be ashamed of anything you've done in your life. Face it, fix it, make it better.
You gotta do your best work when you're least motivated. So those days you don't want to do it, guess what you gotta do? You gotta suck it the fuck up and do it. Stay hard.
You're lazy, you know exactly what to do. It just sucks doing it. It sucks to do it. There's no fucking passion. There's no fucking motivation. There's no, oh my God, man, no. It's every day of your life just doing.
16. Come on. Get it. 17. You don't know me, son.
Where's passion when you're 300 pounds?
18. You don't know me, son.
Where's the motivation when you can't read and write?
Get it. 19. You don't know me, son.
Where is it? So how did this happen?
21. Yeah, get it again.
I just fucking did. I just did.
Yeah. 20, you got some more in you.
That's why there's a lot of average. And it makes me so fucking mad. Every day I walk this earth and I see average all over the fucking place. And they want to ask me, how did you do it?
Come on, we want to see it. Good, 22.
Who's gonna carry the vote in the law? I can't tell you how, because you're not gonna do it. But don't be mad. When you're laying there in your fucking bed, you're in the fucking hospital, and you're 70, 80, 90 years old, you're thinking, man, I feel like I didn't fucking do something. Because you did. You didn't do it. You didn't do shit. This has to be in you. Something in you has to wake up. And usually the only person that can wake it up is you. How bad do you want this? If it's as bad as you want to live or breathe or sleep, whatever the hell it may be, I can work with you. But a lot of people, most people don't want it that badly, which is why they always ask the question, man, how did you get to where you are? You know how to do it. You know exactly how to be you or how to be me. You don't want to do it. So I can't make you do it. And nor do I have the time or energy to force you into that place that I know you have to be to do it. There's no luck in this game, man. It may be a little bit of luck, but the luck happens after you bust your ass and you put yourself in that lucky situation. Luck doesn't happen. You put yourself in that situation where luck might fucking happen. And that's what people don't know. But to get there, luck ain't gonna happen. You have to put yourself in that situation, man. People talk about discipline and fucking determination and fucking, repetitions and all this shit. Consistency. Why people fall off the wagon so often is because their mind is full of shit. There's no room in that mind for discipline. There's no room for consistency. They may do it once or twice, but then the mind takes over and that cluttered fucking garage comes in, and then it's like a circuit breaker, man. The circuit breaker just overloads and it fucking sparks.
I'd rather you hate me and get better than like me and stay the same. A lot of us are full of shit. I was one of those people back in the fucking day. And sometimes I'm still full of shit. We think that we're working our ass off, working hard. We've been working out hard in the gym for a month, but we haven't seen any results. So we get all fucking down in poopy pants and shit. You study for 30 minutes for a fucking test, and you didn't do as well as you thought. What the fuck do you expect? You're not putting in the work. You have to do more. You gotta stop telling yourself that you're doing enough. In life, it's never enough until you feel this overwhelming feeling of shit, man. I'm outworking the crowd. I'm outworking everybody. I'm doing more. It's not until then, once you get there, that's when you fucking know you've done enough. Stay hard.
There's no hacks, bro. It's you against you. You against you. And if you misunderstand that, you have a real problem. A real problem. I can understand you misunderstand me running down the street, shirt off, fuck this, no, yeah. I can get it. I get it. If you misunderstand what I'm saying right now today, the problem is you. And you don't want to fix it. You will never understand what is wrong with me. And that's why I'm so fucking glad you don't. Because I'm in the right fucking spot. When people don't understand you anymore, you're in that spot of obsession and drive. Where people are like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? I don't want to talk to you, man, because you're not going to get it.
Think about how many years, months, hours, seconds, days, all that shit you have wasted on people who suck the fucking life out of you.
And one thing I did wrong in my life was I tried for so many years to please people. And I did it at the expense of myself.
Today's a good day for you to go through and shit can those motherfuckers. Shit can those motherfuckers who only call you when they fucking need something. Shit can those motherfuckers who can't get over shit. Who continue to bring up shit from the past. Who can't move forward. Life is short. Life is precious. Spend that time with the people you love. The people you want to give that time to. Real friends, real family. Everybody else, they're just sucking up the air you breathe. You need that motherfucker to be hard. Stay hard.
You had nobody anyway, motherfucker. Look around you. There was no fucking team. It was you. There was no weight loss program or mom and dad waking you up saying you can do it, you can be better, trying to build belief. You built belief when you had nothing. Rock bottom. Man, I've trained 99% of my life alone. No one pat me on the back. I did all of the work alone. And while I'm still hard on myself, I know what I did. You will never in life meet a hater doing better than you.
That's a fact.
Ever.
Grainger knows that if you're a school custodian, cleanliness is your top priority. That's why you can rely on Grainger for a range of cleaning products and equipment, from disinfectants to floor scrubbers. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Okay, Martine, time to outdo it. How much do you think claiming every deduction could save you? I don't know. How much? Do you want to ask the trusted expert?
Customers find an average of $6,000 in tax savings.
When you're 100% confident in your books, you can 100% focus on outdoing your business.
Wait, folks.
Everyone says, well, you should be harmless, virtuous. You shouldn't do anyone any harm. You should sheath your competitive instinct. You shouldn't try to win. You know, you don't want to be too aggressive. You don't want to be too assertive. You want to take a back seat and all of that. It's like, no, wrong. You should be a monster, an absolute monster. And then you should learn how to control it.
It's impossible to respect yourself until you grow those mental teeth. And when you grow those teeth, you realize that you're dangerous.
You begin to demand success for yourself. You're no longer wishing or hoping things work out. You're going to make it happen no matter what. So you start carrying yourself with a different level of confidence and conviction that says to the world, I will not stop.
I am going to assess the situation. I am going to come up with a plan, and I am going to execute.
I'm gonna go get it because I'm built for it. If you set out and you say you're gonna do something, do yourself a favor and don't lie to yourself. That is the worst thing that an individual can ever do.
The people in life that win play offense, not defense. Stop backing into everything. Stand up. Bow your back a little bit. Start to walk a little different. Start to be that best version of you. You can do it in your quiet way. You can do it the way you do it, but somehow they gotta look at you and go, okay, I won't monkey with that one.
I need you to put the type of effort forward that the world knows don't come from you.
You have to develop a doggedness. You gotta have some toughness in you. And the only way to develop toughness is you gotta practice being tough. And you cannot practice being tough by quitting every time you get tired, by stopping every time you don't feel like it, by giving up every time it gets challenging. That's what's wrong with people now. People don't make it because they always give up when it get hard. You know, it's so challenging now. You know, they was talking about me. I feel weak. I'm tired. Life don't give a damn about you being tired. You got to get about the business now. You want to be successful, you got to get at it. You gotta stop all this soft shit and all that mess, man. You got to get at it. You got to tear their mouth out.
When you go out there, I need you to have that dog. When you get out there, I need you kill to be killed when you get out there. When you get out there, whatever you can get, go get it. Because they gonna get it before you get it. And they ain't gonna give it to you. So you go out there and get what's yours.
A true monster's mentality is when you're willing to forgo rest, forgo comfort, forgo personal desires, forgo whatever it takes to be better than you were yesterday. And every single time you feel like quitting, remember all those hours and days you sacrificed to get to where you are.
It's gonna take you getting a hold of this thing and not letting go. You're gonna have to fight and fight and fight till you can't fight anymore. Whatever it takes, I will do whatever I have to do to get to the other side, to make it over, to press through this. Nothing will hold me back. Nothing will stop me.
If there's something that you want and you're hungry for it, you got to do whatever is necessary until. And when you give the best you can and that's not enough, you must do what is required. And don't give up on yourself. Don't throw the towel in so quickly. Many people give up on the 1-yard line.
There will be things that will happen to you in life that will get you down, but you must always stand up inside yourself and know that you can handle this.
You've got to stand up to it and say, I'm going to do this anyhow, and I'm not going to let you stop me. And you've got to be so relentless that you're always looking for a way to get over, always looking for a way that you can break through, always looking for a way that you can win, always looking for a way that you can strike a telling blow.
If you tell that thing, I'm here just like you here, and I promise you, I ain't leaving without the degree. I will not leave without that goal. I will not leave without that dream. I will not leave this university. I will not leave this job. I will not leave this client. I will not leave this opportunity
until I'm successful.
And you can't go back to that same old mindset. You gotta focus on this new day, this new mindset, these new goals. You can do it because that monster inside of you won't give up. That monster inside of you won't give in. That monster inside of you won't throw in the towel.
Failing doesn't mean you quit. It means you failed, but get back up and continue to push that bar higher and higher and higher. When you're constantly pushing and getting up earlier and getting up earlier and getting up earlier and fighting through pains and discomforts, you don't care about failure. You actually welcome it. That means you set the bar so high that it's like, oh, I failed. That's where I need to be. Now I got to figure it out. You have to be uncommon amongst uncommon in your world. It takes everything. And then when you think you've given everything, you've just begun.
You survived the Miami weekend, nailed the speech, and maxed out your credit card in the name of friendship. Now you've got 1 hangover, 4 pastel dresses, and 0 reasons to wear them again. Sell them on Depop. Just snap a few photos, and we'll take care of the rest. And you at least get some of your dignity, money back. Someone on Depop wants what you've got. Start selling now. Depop, where taste recognizes taste.
In order to craft a life that you love more than the life you have today, you have to start being a little irrational. George Bernard Shaw said, reasonable people adapt themselves to the world. Unreasonable people attempt to adapt the world to themselves. All progress, therefore, depends on unreasonable people. Most people are just sheep. They just follow what everyone else does. It happens everywhere in life. And my philosophy has always been this. You can follow the sheep, but it's always going to take you down the most crowded road in life. Instead, go the opposite direction. Your chances are always going to be better and quicker and more efficient than following what every other person is doing, because they're only doing it because they see everyone else doing it in the first place. It's this weird psychotic loop that we all get into that drives me nuts.
Making the right decisions is a one-on-one battle. Whatever majority of the crowd's doing, find your way doing the opposite. And see 9 times out of 10 how right you turn out to be.
All great, productive people had this in common. They divorced themselves from society on a daily basis. And if you do these kinds of things, the world will call you eccentric. This is where you got to develop the interior core, where it doesn't matter if people call you crazy.
So you have 2 options right now. You can either be one of life's reasonable people, or you can be someone who's slightly unreasonable, somebody who demands more from life.
You can be world class, you can fit in with the world, you don't get to do both. This is where you got to develop the interior core, where it doesn't matter if people call you crazy. One of the things limiting you from your income, your impact, a world-class life. You care too much about what people think about you. It served us thousands of years ago. We wanted to fit into the crowd because if we left the crowd, we would die of starvation or we would be eaten by saber-toothed tigers. Now we're in the modern age and we are frightened, we are terrified if we leave the crowd. But you can be a titan or you can be average. You can't do both. And part of being at world class, you've got to really do the prayer, meditation, journaling, affirmation, declarations, and be around people who really don't care that much about what people think of them. One thing I've learned is everyone has an opinion. Why let the opinions of other people deny you from a life that will make history?
Some of y'all, you lying to yourself. You say you want to be great. You say you want to get to the next level. You say you want to be dominant on that field. You say you want a promotion. You say you want to start your own business. But listen to me very closely. You talk too much. Shut up. Go to work and show me. Show me what you got. Show me. Wash the dishes and wash the dishes 100%. Mop the floor and mop it 100%. Go to work and do your work. Don't just go to work when you feel like it. Go to work even when you're down and out. Even when you're not feeling it. Still do it every single day. Work on it every day. Is it that you're not where you're supposed to be because you don't have what it takes? Are you not where you're supposed to be because you don't have the ability? Are you not where you're supposed to be because you don't have the talent? Are you not where you're supposed to be because you don't have the opportunity? No. What it boiled down to is you not where you're supposed to be because you average. Every single thing you do is average. and yet you want to be great and you want to be phenomenal. Forget about it. I'm suggesting to you that if you want to be great, that you're the first in the class and you last one to leave beast mode. I suggest that you study every single page. You take every single note, beast mode. You go to the training and you're listening and you're writing and you're beast mode.
When you want to become a diamond, your whole attitude change, your whole mindset, your thinking, your relationships, the decisions that you make, your energy, all of it changes. See, this is something that you can't be in this business. This business has to be in you.
Continue to work, continue that course, believing in the worthy cause, the end state of it all, knowing that the pressures and the problems coming are welcoming. Those are the situations that are going to formulate and mold you into the person you want to be. Accept this as the reality. Sacrifice this day for the investment in the future of greatness.
So I'm telling you, in life, you start running from a class, you start running from a subject that you don't like, it will haunt you for the rest of your natural life. It ain't going nowhere. You gotta take that thing out, like you gotta take the breath out. So some of y'all are afraid of math. Go after it. Go get it. Don't run from it no more. Go get it. You go in there and go get that grade. You go in there and get that information so you can pass that class. You gotta go get it.
I want you to go in confidence that you've never had before. And every giant in your life, slay him. You go back and slay him. Don't kill him, slay him.
Usually getting a phone for $0 is too good to be true. A hassle. But not at Verizon. Now, when you make the switch to Verizon, America's best network, you can get the new Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra for $0. No drama, no hassles. No trade-in needed when you get a new line on an unlimited ultimate plan. Talk about a no-brainer. Best network based on root metrics, best overall mobile network performance, US 2H 2025. All rights reserved. See Verizon.com for details.
It's time to get back to work. Get back to work.
I can't get out of this. I'm going to go forward. I'm not going to quit, so I'm going to go forward. Bring it on.
Don't go to sleep until you succeed.
Your mind takes control of you. You have to say, you.
Keep pushing through things that suck.
As long as you don't quit, then you haven't failed.
I'm telling you, don't give up. Play till the clock goes out. And if you lose, at least you can say you went down fighting.
So if you're in the woods and you don't know where to go, start walking. You got to start walking because the perspective's not going to change. You have to start moving forward.
I can always take one more step. So if I choose not to, that's on me.
Unless you're dead, you are not defeated and you have not failed.
This is why I'm always pushing that limit, because I know that there's always more.
And you're going to fail, and you're going to fail, and you're going to fail, and you're going to fail. And then you're going to win. And that's life. Life without those challenges, it's just existence. Don't just exist. Go live. Eventually, inaction will cost you. But your default setting should be, I'm going to do something. Just get up, move towards that challenge, and go attack it. Go do something that's hard. If you want freedom in your life, you have to have discipline. Move towards that challenge, whatever that challenge is. And you may be successful and you may not be successful, but you will be better. And the next challenge, you're gonna be more prepared for. Because we're gonna have wins, we're gonna have losses. We're gonna have successes, we're gonna have failures. We're gonna have good nights, we're gonna have bad nights. We're gonna have good relationships, we're gonna have bad relationships. We're gonna have good ideas and bad ideas. We're gonna make money, we're gonna lose money. All these things are gonna happen. And if you oscillate emotionally up and down drastically, it's gonna be problematic. Embrace those emotions, but don't let those emotions embrace you. Keep pushing through things that suck. This is a very difficult thing to do because it hurts. I'm gonna go forward, I'm not gonna quit, so I'm gonna go forward. Bring it on.
Don't complain. Don't murmur. Don't talk negative. Average people talk normal. Average people use their time to whine and complain. Average people talk problems. The greats talk solutions. I'm taking ownership.
Michael Jordan, when he was a kid, dreamed about making the last shot. Kobe dreamed about making the last shot. And the greats, they just don't put up the first, the second, the third. But what I've learned about the greats is that they understand it's a sense of urgency that once the clock goes out, it's a W or an L. There is no middle ground. You either win or you lose. It's a different mentality. And the greats are the greats because they have a different mentality. The greats don't play for themselves. The greats understand that they play as a team. When they ask Michael Jordan, who's the best, MJ? You or LeBron? Who's the best? You or Kobe? He says, no, y'all got it twisted. It's not who's the greatest player, it's who's the greatest team.
Stop being average. Average people can't forgive. Average people can't let go. The greats, we do whatever it takes. It's our time.
Come on, you need to remember, this is not the first time you cried. This is not the first time you were short of breath. This is not the first time you didn't see a way clear. This is not the first time you were hurt. This is not the first time your heart was broken.
You're not finished. If you're alive, you're not finished. No, you got another gear in you.
You're going to have to make it on your own. Because this world we live in is tough. It's tough. It will beat you down. The world and the life that we live in is the ultimate competitor. The world's tough. The world's tough.
You probably know Vistaprint for business cards, but did you know we print everything you need to brand your business? We print banners and signs that help you stand out, and must-have merch like tote bags, t-shirts, and hoodies. Right now, new customers can get 20% off with code NEW20, because if you need it, we print it at Vistaprint.com.
What builds strength? What builds character? What builds fortitude? It is the fall. It is pain. It is the process of going through the darkness and reaching the light.
It is literally at the darkest moment when it dawns.
Life will knock you between the eyes. It will catch you on the blind side, come out of nowhere, stuff you can't anticipate. That will knock the wind out of you. You want to give up.
This is what I found in my life. At my lowest moment, the enemy's louder. You're not gonna make it. This is not gonna happen.
That mind will say, why bother? Why go through all this? This is too hard. No, throw in the towel. It's not worth it.
And the word will tell us if we're under something like under pressure or undervalued, under different areas in our life that are making us uncomfortable and it feels isolated and dark. That's the place that you should stop. That's the place where you should give up.
You're going to have some tough times. You're going to go through some tough times. What is it that keeps you going? If you know the why for living, you can endure almost anyhow. What's your reasons? What's your why? What is it that drives you? Here's how you can handle that. Here's how you override that. Write down 5 reasons why you deserve it. What meaning and value will it bring to your life? What's so different about you that you deserve your goal? And when you write down those 5 reasons, when you have some down moments, and you're going to have them, when that conversation starts talking to you and it's going to talk to you, what you will do is you can pull that out and read it and it will build you up. That's why it's important for you to work on yourself, listening to tapes, building yourself up, talking to yourself with power, feeling, and conviction, building yourself up day in and day out, because it's coming.
Take all your energy for the dream, because you're going to need it, because you don't know what's going to happen. And so life normally breaks you, because when it hits you, you weren't ready. But if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. If you stay ready and you stay plugged up, when you hear bad news, it don't break you, because you're already energized. Even in some of your darkest moments, when you make mistakes, you have got to stick around for the 2 things that the mistake is made for. Every failure is made for. Every misstep is made for. It is made for a lesson and a blessing. Them 2 things follow every single one of them every single time. I love the sun, But things don't grow because of the sun. You have to have some rain. The world don't send down rain without a return. When it starts raining, flowers grow. Trees get bigger. You got to understand what the rain and the dirt is for. You gotta stop looking at rain in your life as something bad. People get so angry when people start throwing dirt on you. Man, quit tripping. Dirt is fertilizer. If you ever want to be something, you're gonna have to get some dirt on you. Because that dirt that smothers you, it teaches you how to push through. You ain't finna have no smooth life. You can get that out your mind. Nobody finna just come up to you and hand you no damn money. It ain't finna be rosy for you. You gotta strike out to be successful. And when you strike out, you got to get ready for it to get real funky and real hard, because that's what's gonna happen. Everything you're going through is preparing you for what you ask the universe for. You just gotta quit tripping while you're in the process, because the process is necessary. You may not see it now, but when you're on the other side of it, you're gonna see exactly why it went that way. And you're gonna be okay with it. But quit tripping during the process. Pull yourself together and quit tripping because you in the process. Life is processing you. It ain't through with you. If it was through with you, you would not wake up in the morning. When I was at my darkest moments, when I was at my lowest places, the greatest ideas that have ever come to me came from my greatest defeats. I understand it is in the process that you get better. It's in the process that don't nobody know your name, and 5 years later, you're one of the best in the world. Why? Because iron sharpens iron. And the process is just as important as the actual prize, because the deeper the process, the greater the reward. I'm not gonna quit in the process. I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna give in. You gotta be able to see it when it cannot be seen. You gotta see it in your mind's eye. You have to see yourself writing the book before the book is finished. You gotta see it. You have to believe in the unseen. Because if you can't believe in it, you will never manifest it. But when you believe in it, you demand the universe to assist you in what you're doing. You have to take residence with it. Residence. You will have to learn to fight with it. You will have to put in a little bit more sweat, a little bit more blood, a little bit more tears, but you gotta wrestle with it. You tied not around yourself, you double tied if you have to, but you hold on. If it's hard, make it okay that it's hard. Only thing that matters how you deal with it. That's all that matters. And nothing's gonna stop us. I will do whatever it takes, make whatever adjustments I need to make. I deserve this. I'm gonna do it until we have been knocked to the ground, but we're not destroyed. Don't you ever give up. Don't you ever give in, because I never told you it'd be easy. But with mental toughness, you can get it done.
Grainger knows that as an HVAC technician, the heat is on you every day. Your first call? An office building with a noisy AC unit. Time to put your experience to work. On site, your meters don't lie. The blower motor's failing. But Grainger's easy-to-search website quickly helps you find what you need to keep the office and their HVAC running smoothly. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
There are many people who have lost that fire in their eyes, who because of the experiences of life have said, no, I can't do that. See, you can experience enough pain in life, you can experience enough disappointment in life that he can clobber you to the ground and kick dirt in your face, and you believe you can't do it. You believe that this is it for you. No, it's not.
Life's gonna punch you right in the face. Life's gonna fire you over and over again. You're gonna be told you're not good enough. Your faith is going to be tested. Your family's gonna look you in the eye and say, how do we get health insurance the next month? I don't know, but I know we're gonna make it. Life is hard, man. That's what it's about. Life is a challenge. If you don't work as hard as you can, if you don't sacrifice everything, if you don't get rejected and keep coming back for more, if you don't get your loyalty tested and your faith tested, you don't love that thing if you bail out. So if you fought through all that, that's love.
The problem with society now is too many of us are under contract. And contract means when things ain't going right, I quit. When things ain't going the way I think they should go, I give up, I give in. Most of you are not under covenant. Covenant means, look, me and you, if the company go down, we go down with it. We do not retreat. We do not give up. We do not surrender. And the reason why most of you are not successful is because every single time stuff not going your way, you give up, you quit, you let go, and people feel weakness. They feel it. You can feel when somebody's not committed, when they're not dedicated. And there's another level you get to when you go all in. Phenomenally skilled is cute. But it is a phenomenal will that says every time I get knocked down, I will get back up and I will succeed. I will not surrender. At some point, your faith got to be tested. At some point, you got to be tested by life. Nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's coming to get you, but you can get yourself.
You will make it through blood, sweat, and tears. Now is your moment to prove to yourself that nothing will stop you.
When you have fear, fear makes you think in ways you shouldn't be thinking. When you have fear, fear makes you speak in a certain way. When you have fear, but when you have faith, you don't need to count. When you have faith, you don't need to go outside. When you have faith, you don't need to see how many horses. When you have faith, you don't need to see how many armies. When you have faith, you don't need to see how many swords. When you have faith, you don't need to count no shields. When you have faith, you just believe and it'll happen.
If you can just keep hope alive, you can make it. Because if you keep hoping, it is really fate. You just gotta transpose it into I hope this happened to I believe this can happen.
I had no advantages, but I woke up one day and realized all men are created equal. I don't need none. I'm my advantage. You your advantage. Why are you waiting for somebody to call you? Why are you waiting for somebody to affirm you? Why are you waiting for somebody to tell you got a dream or go? Why are you waiting for somebody to take you by your hand and give you what's rightfully yours? However much money you make, whatever kind of life you have, that's yours. And so when I speak to you, I speak from the pain of taking 12 years to get a 4-year degree. I speak to you as a failure who had to get back up every single doggone time and say, brush it off and keep going.
Doesn't matter what has happened. Doesn't matter what people think. That has nothing to do with you. Here's what matters. Where do you want to go? What do you want to do now? This thought, this vision that you have in your mind of where you want to go and what you want to do. Feel it. Look at your goal. See yourself there. Experience the feeling of achieving the goal, of making the decision, or overcoming the challenge. Experience the glory. How you feel inside. And you can say, I did it. See that happening.
You would just believe that your day coming, that the sacrifices you are making today, they gonna pay off. But if you do not believe, it ain't gonna happen.
Download this video and audio by